You are a cactus named Fred. One day you get tired of standing around in the desert all day, so you decide to walk to the nearest city to pursue your dream of becoming a professional wrestler.
Womp womp. Yeah.
Option 1. A few days later, you sprint through the streets of a small town, which has been completely overrun by cannibals and have set up their own town hall, cannibalistic.
Whoa, what?
Option 2. Once there you find a local talent scout who takes one look at your physique and immediately offers you a job.
Nice.
You accept and the rest is history.
Oh, okay.
Option 3.
Number 2 immediately
You walk
ends it.
for a couple days, but the sun is too hot and your feet are too tired to continue, so you just stop at an old farmhouse that you have passed many times. Vote for your favorite AI response.
That immediately ends the story. The rest is history. Wow. Everyone is like... I guess we could have a falling down moment. We get to professional wrestler. We achieve our dreams almost instantly. And then it's just like, yeah, next prompt. No. All right, here
Once
we go.
there
Now,
you find a local talent scout who takes one look at your physique and immediately offers you a job.
Speedrun, yeah.
You accept and the rest is history.
You are on top of the world as the most famous and well-liked wrestler, professional wrestler in the world. But then everything changed when ...
You are on top of the world as the most famous and well-liked professional wrestler in the world, but then everything changed when...
Let's get some sad heel turns.
Option 1. That same athletic woman that hired you returned to town. You are now under suspicion of murder.
Oh,
the authorities have decided that it is in their best interest that you be charged with murder. Option 2. Someone decides to sabotage your career. It turns out they had an elaborate plan to kill your wife Donna, who was the love of your life.
Chris Benoit?
Option 3.
He kills his
An
own
accident
family.
happened and you almost died. Life has been hard ever since, but you have managed to keep it together, so you are determined to take back what was lost.
Number 3 seems the most realistic because...
Vote for your favorite AI response.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about you. In sports, like, if you get injured, you're forgotten immediately. It's like, oh, you were good, but now you're kind of a piece of shit. You can't earn us any money, so go fuck yourself. It's like, oh, come on, man. I'm in a wheelchair because I was entertaining you. You're also a plant. Yeah, is Cactus a vegetable? I'm already a vegetable, so. Oh my god, everyone wants Murder Cactus. Okay, here you go. Let's see what Murder Cactus does.
That same athletic woman that hired you returned to town. You are now under suspicion of murder. The authorities have decided that it is in their best interest that you be charged with murder.
Wow, okay. You have a private talk with the wrestling commissioner. And reveal your troubled past. The murderer. Yeah, that's a...
You have a private talk with the wrestling commissioner and reveal your troubled past.
Yes, here we go.
Option 1. They are not amused and have already decided to have you tried as an insane murderer.
Yes.
Option 2. He insists that you stay out of trouble and prove your innocence.
Oh!
You agree to do so and try to get back into the ring.
Hold on. You can't be on a murder trial
he
and also
tells you that
still
he knows
wrestling.
everything about you, but that if you confess to the crime, he promises that they will not believe you.
Oh. That
Vote for
seems
your
like a
favorite
trap.
AI response.
Well, you should just confess because no one's going to believe that you did this, but Ace Attorney rules, yeah. You know, you should probably just confess to the murders. I mean, it's not like you're going to go to jail because no one would believe it. You should just, you know, that would make my life really easy. Meanwhile, the commissioner is just like wired to the brim and the FBI are sitting right behind the big mirror. We're like, what kind of hotel room is this? I've stayed here before and there's never that big ass mirror. Don't worry, there's nobody behind there. Could you say that a little louder? Yeah. Could you speak into the cactus?
Kiss me.
You reveal your troubled past, which begins with, okay. I think reveal your troubled past also gets that across. I don't know. Kiss the wrestling commissioner. All right, anime. Your will be done. Well, here we go.
He insists that you stay out of trouble and prove your innocence. You agree to do so and try to get back into the ring.
Okay. Thank you, Commissioner. That's great advice. You lean in. For a kiss with the Commissioner. Oh, Commissioner. I love you.
You lean in
Ugh.
for a kiss with the commissioner.
Now, maybe you are guilty. Your Honor, I could not... Don't cactuses have many spines? Murder is not a deal breaker.
Option 1. The next day you are arrested and charged with first-degree murder. Your
Not good.
lawyer has a few words to say and reveals the truth. Option 2. He kisses back and tells you to go back to what you were doing. You do,
Killing?
and after being released from the law, you return to living the life of a normal human being. Option 3.
Okay.
His face turns a shade of red and then he falls backwards onto the ground. You stand over him and punch him in the head.
What
He
the
falls
fuck?
backwards and you grab his throat and squeeze.
What the fuck? Whoa, that is
Vote for your
quite
favorite
a...
AI response.
Whoa, yeah. What the... That is, What the fuck? Where did that come from? But what was everybody voting for 3? That comes out of nowhere. Number 2 is a bad ending for Cactus. Yeah, we kind of have to give up our dreams. That's not cool. I want it all. I want to be innocent and I want to still wrestle. Number 3 is full aggro mode. He was fucking helping us. He was clearly on our side. 1 is the most interesting one. They're all pretty interesting. Number 1 is 3 is more reasonable. 3 means 3 also might have the same effect though, because now we might be charged for 2 murders. 3 is the most reasonable. I have to disagree. All right, 3 it is.
His face turns a shade of red and then he falls backwards onto the ground. You stand over him and punch him in the head. He falls backwards and you grab his throat and squeeze.
You scream, "I'm innocent, damn it!" I just have a bad temper. I'm not a murderer.
You
If he
scream,
dies,
I'm
he
innocent,
dies.
damn it. I just have a bad temper, I'm not a murderer.
Okay, don't kill me. Whatever you say.
Option 1. You continue to scream and yell, you punch, kick and smash everything in front of you. Option
Not looking
2.
good.
The police arrive and take you away. They tell you you are being held for questioning.
I can't
Option
explain this
3.
one.
The crowd goes wild and cheers for you.
Oh,
They
this
love
is
you
the
and see
ring!
your potential after all. Right, showtime. You say as your opponent appears.
Okay, now I bet I'm
Vote for your
I'm
favorite
on
AI
board
response.
again. Number 3 makes it all make sense because Vince McMahon had like private meetings in the ring, and it was all part of the show. This is instantly become the greatest wrestling federation I've ever seen, and if it's in the ring, it's not murder. You're not wrong, Misha. If you die in the ring, it's all part of the show. I just tried to be the best I could be. Wow. Okay, I'm in it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. This is the
The
greatest
crowd goes
wrestling
wild
program
and
I've
cheers
ever
for you.
seen.
They love you and see your potential after all. Right, showtime. You say as your opponent appears.
Your opponent is Judge Randy the Law Reinhold. You have to defeat him to prove your innocence. The crowd goes wild.
Power up.
He approaches the ring.
Your opponent
And then
is
we'll
Judge
level up.
Randy, the Law, Reinhold. You have to defeat him to prove your innocence. The crowd goes
spelled
wild
innocence
as he
wrong.
approaches
Oh,
the
shit.
ring.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Option 1. This is going to be a good match. He says. He begins to circle the ring. You begin to circle the ring as well. The audience goes wild. Option 2. You and Judge Reinhold battle it out in a cage match. The fans boo as you wear the judge down.
Oh.
Option 3. He is dressed in somber clothing and has a long black robe. He looks like an undertaker.
He's not
Vote
the
for your
Undertaker.
favorite AI
Legally
response.
distinct, he's not the Undertaker. Fire Tsunami. Okay, thank you for the... A swarm of cannibals. I mean, we'll see what feels right. And thank you, sure, for the dramatic. Cannibals aren't a natural disaster, that's man-made. But a swarm, a tornado of cannibals. Alright, I think it's unanimous, number 1.
This is going to be a good match. He says. He begins to circle the ring. You begin to circle the ring as well. The audience goes wild.
You level up and gain the following Cactus Wrestler power.
You level up and gain the following Cactus Wrestler power.
The audience goes so wild to become a tornado. Sure, that's fucking it. That's it. They're
Option
like
1.
pit
Your body
activated.
turns a deep purple and you grow a large goatee. The fans are cheering for your victory.
What?
Option 2. Clawing, stomping, battering, tapping, high kicking, double knocking out, low kicking and faking blindness.
Faking
Option
blindness?
3. Acidic saliva, an infernal body temperature, razor-sharp teeth, superhuman strength, an absorbing aura, and the ability to fly.
Well, what the fuck? 3 is just too overpowered.
Vote for your favorite AI response.
Number 1, we just turned into the Incredible Bulk, yeah. I love that. The goatee, we're totally clean shaving and just a goatee grows in. What the fuck? Is that man just quickly sprouting a goatee? Wow. Battle transformation. Yeah, I mean, I think it's unanimous on 1 again.
Your body turns a deep purple and you grow a large goatee. The fans are cheering for your victory.
Okay, but this makes sense too. Okay. A cactus with a goatee is scary. Yeah, I would love to see an AI image of that. The crowd. Does everyone know we're a cactus? I think so. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to not tell. But now we went from green to purple, so now it's confusing, and we have a goatee, which is even more confusing. The crowd goes so wild that they work themselves into the crowd goes so wild and the pit becomes so activated that a tornado forms, a tornado of metal folding chairs appears in the ring. Of metal folding chairs, and I'll just leave it as metal folding chair.
The crowd goes so wild and the pit becomes so activated that a tornado of metal folding chairs appears in the ring.
Stop the chairs! Stop throwing the chairs!
Option 1. It crashes into the law and cuts him in half.
Whoa!
Big Ben from Mount Rushmore shows up and says, "The law is dead." Option 2.
Yes!
It is at this point Judge Reinholdt's face explodes in a fireball.
Whoa.
I knew it was too good to be true. His wife shouts as she runs out from her seat. Option 3. A small camera flies through the air and lands in the middle of the audience. "That's me," it shouts. The cameras are turned on and they show the crowd cheering for you.
That's fucking great.
Vote for your favorite AI response.
That's great. The law is dead. I don't know which one is best. 1 and 2 are very good. I love the law is dead, though. That's a great chant. The tornado falls, and it localized entirely on one man, and it cuts him in half and then goes away. And then to see a guy named Mount Rushmore run down the ramp and say, "The law is dead." That's just fucking amazing. Getting cut in half by a tornado of metal chairs is surreal, yeah. WWE needs to take note. Yeah, Vince McMahon, if you're watching. I don't know how you could do this, but you have to do this.
It crashes into the law and cuts him in half. Big Ben from Mount Rushmore shows up and says, "The law is dead."
I honestly can't even think of where to go. I think that's such a perfect end. We're free. Okay, short epilogue. We're free, and you know what? We're glad to stay on top. We almost lost it all. We could have easily gone to jail for this. Now the audience are all murderers. Yeah, It was your cheering that killed Judge Reinhold. We win the championship. Yeah.